Where do you take somebody who's been injured in a peekaboo accident? To the ICU. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the DadBod. Today I'm going to be giving you my review of an Indochino suit that I purchased. My purchase and my review are my own. I was not asked to do the review. I have not been compensated in any way for this review, nor do I think they're going to want to compensate me after seeing my review. So Indochino is a made-to-measure suit company. Just a reminder, made-to-measure being the middle ground between off-the-rack suits and bespoke. Off-the-rack are the ones that you buy based on a specific size, such as 48 long, 42 regular. They're pre-made and usually found in department stores. You can find them usually for a couple $100. They're normally fused, which means the inner lining is sewn or glued to the outer fabric. It cuts down on cost, but also cuts down on quality. And then you have bespoke suits, which are the ones where you go into a suit maker shop, they measure you and build the suit right on you, which usually requires multiple fittings to get it right. But it's also the most expensive at usually several $1,000s. They're mostly full canvas, which means there's a canvas between the inner lining and the outer fabric. The fabric kind of molds to your body the more you wear it, which gives it an even better fit. Made to measure is a good in-between. You give them your body measurements and they cut the fabric based on those measurements. And you can often choose half canvas or full canvas with made to measure. With Indochino, you have two options. You can give them your own measurements over the internet and they'll make your suit based on that, or you can go into one of their showrooms. I opted to go into their showroom. Unlike many of the other reviews I see for them, I wasn't actually invited to come into the showroom to get a free suit. I did this all on my own. I went into the showroom because I wanted to make sure that I didn't mess up with the sizing. I went in, they took about 15 or so different measurements, and they used what's called a block system, which means they took my measurements and they found a tester, jacket and pants, that they were able to use to get a reference point, and they determined whether it needed to be shortened on the sleeves or have the pants length increased. And from there, we were able to make sure that we got my measurements as close as possible. So this is the second made-to-measure suit that I ordered. The first was from Oliver Wicks. That suit will be here in about a week, so I'm looking forward to doing a review on them soon. Well, from there, it was about 2.5 weeks to when my suit first arrived. I was really excited, like a puppy looking out the window. For my suit, I ordered a two-piece in the hybrid light gray for $449. While ordering, you have lots of customization options, such as I got half canvas, which, like I said, gives the jacket more structure, but with half canvas, it cuts down on the cost and allows the suit to breathe more. I got a soft shoulder as opposed to shoulder pads, notched lapels, well, it's a chest pocket. I wanted pocket flaps on the suit. I got 2-button jacket in a single-breasted formation. I also got to pick my own lining, and I was able to add monogramming to this, which is pretty cool. For the pants, I went with the no pleats option, and I got a blind hem. I got suspender buttons on there just in case I ever want to wear this with suspenders, but I also got belt loops because I mostly only wear belts. Here's a look at how it first arrived. As you can see, the sleeves are a bit long, as were the pant legs. And the opening just under the buttons was a bit wide. I'm not really sure. It didn't look that nice. So I only tried on it for a few minutes, but I noticed real quickly that it didn't feel luxury. Again, similar to most made-to-measure suit companies, if your outfit doesn't fit properly, needs adjustments, you can either take it to a local tailor and Indochino will reimburse you up to $75, or you can take it into the showroom for alterations at no charge. And if it's determined that it needs a complete overhaul, then you can send it back to them to have them remake it. So I ended up going back into the showroom instead of going to a local tailor. I figured it would be better and they would be able to fix my measurements that they had on file. I worked with the associate there to point out some of the things that I thought needed modifying, and I was told I can either come back the following week or they could mail it to me for a $20 charge. I opted to have them mail it to me because I really didn't want to drive another 3-hour round trip just to pick it up. I also decided to buy a vest to wear underneath the suit, because that opening under the buttons, I think it would just kind of hide that a little bit better, make it so it doesn't stand out. However, if you order the vest with the suit, when you order the suit, it adds about $100. If you order the vest afterwards, it costs almost twice that. The alterations ended up taking about 3 weeks, which was actually longer than it took to build the whole suit from scratch. And then another week later, they shipped it to me, which arrived the next day. So all in all, it was about a month from the time that I dropped it off until I got it back. With this suit being from their luxury collection, I really expected more. The inner lining feels real nice. The material on the outside is soft, but it just feels low quality, almost paper-like. It wrinkles if you look at it too long. I've worn it for a single day, and I can already see some of the seams on the stitching that are stretching. I think I'll be lucky if I can get 10 wears out of this. Here's how it looks after the alterations. Honestly, I was not really pleased. The sleeves and the pant legs look almost identical to the way that they looked before the alterations. I think I would have been better off taking this to a local tailor, guys. What do you think? So when I compare this to my Men's Warehouse, my DXL, Harker T, or Oliver Wick suits, this doesn't even compare. So $450 for the jacket and pants, which ended up being around $650 for the two-piece suit, and then adding the vest afterwards, and then the cost of them shipping it back to me after the alterations. Honestly, I can't in good conscience recommend this. If you look on YouTube, you'll see dozens and dozens of positive reviews, but from what I saw, many of them got their suit for free. Maybe they were paid to do the positive review, maybe they weren't. I don't know. All I can say is that my reviews are my own opinions. I'll never accept money to do a positive review. It'll be cool someday if I was given some free stuff to do a review on, but if I'm putting my name on a review, my friends, my family could end up purchasing something based upon my review. And I would be ashamed if they ordered something that I recommended and ended up wasting money on it. Since I'm not recommending Indochino, I won't be putting in a link to get a discount off your first order. If you still choose to order an Indochino suit after watching this review, then there's many other reviewers out there with discount links. You can do that, or you can sign up to get Indochino's emails and then get bombarded with all of their emails, sometimes 3 or 4 a day. I might give Indochino another chance later on, maybe try one of their made-to-measure shirts. I haven't decided yet, but if I do, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Well, that's it for today's video. If you like this video or feel that it helped you, please hit the like button. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button so that way you're notified when I post other reviews. Thanks.